For more than 40 years, Charles Neumann dedicated himself to education, primarily as a professor of mathematics in the community college setting, before fully retiring in 2009. Motivated by his love of learning and the classroom environment, Mr. Neumann has enjoyed an accomplished and prolific career in his field. Mr. Neumann pursued a formal education at Alpena Community College in Michigan, where he earned an Associate of Science in 1962 and continued his studies at Michigan State University, obtaining a Bachelor of Science in Mathematics in 1964 and a Master of Arts in Teaching with a concentration in mathematics in 1965. Initially passionate about electrical engineering in his formative years, he became so taken by mathematics at Michigan State that he decided to shift his focus on the subject. Mr. Neumann attributes much of his success to his many mentors during these years, including his high school teachers, Professor Sheedy at Michigan State, and Thelma Hartwick, a mathematician, and Fred Olness, a physicist, both of whom he was taught by at Alpena Community College. Upon graduating, Mr. Neumann began his professional journey as a science teacher at Alpena Public Schools for a year before being appointed as an instructor of mathematics at his alma mater, Alpena Community College, a role he held from 1966 to 1984. He served as the Mathematics and Science Department Chair of the aforementioned institution from 1969 to 1984. Subsequently, he excelled as a professor of mathematics and statistics at Oakland Community College from 1984 until his retirement in 2009, at which point he was bestowed with Professor Emeritus status. As an educator, Mr. Neumann assumed a relaxing demeanor, routinely injecting his natural sense of humor into his lectures, and admittedly did not enjoy grading tests. Through this approach, he proved to be extremely impactful and beloved among his students over the course of his decades-long career. Mr. Neumann was instrumental in establishing programs for students having difficulty in mathematics. Mr. Neumann has also had to adjust and develop his teaching methods according to the progression of technology since he began. He originally taught slide rule, a mechanical analog computer which upgraded into handheld calculators and graphing calculators. He had to stay on top of these changes and incorporate them into the classroom, which he considered a great challenge. In relation to this, and those entering his profession, Mr. Neumann said, "Your learning is never over. You have to really work on keeping up with the newer approaches, as they are better approaches from what they used to be in the past. Be open to change. There is no constant." Outside of his primary endeavors, Mr. Neumann remained active in and out of his field. Since 2006, he has been a member of the Consumers Advisory Committee of Delta Dental of Michigan, Delta Dental of Ohio, and Delta Dental of Indiana. Additionally, he has held the role of the Vice President of Michigan Educational Special Services since 2005, a trustee for this organization since 2002, and was its president from 1976 to 1993, an affiliation he considers a highlight of his career. He was active as board chairman, a vice chairman, and a member of the board of directors of Lutheran Social Services of Michigan, now known as emeritus, between 1996 and 2005. A member of Executive Committee of the Oakland County Democratic Committee from 1995 to 1996, a member of the Board of Directors of Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan from 1986 to 1994, a member of the Board of Directors of the Ohio Vision Service Association from 1988 to 1989, and a member of the Board of Directors of the Michigan Vision Service Association from 1985 to 1989. Moreover, Mr. Neumann served as a Scoutmaster for the Boy Scouts of America from 1981 to 1984. As a testament to his productivity, Mr. Neumann has been affiliated with the National Education Association, Oakland Community College Faculty Association, the Michigan Association on Higher Education and Disability, the Michigan Mathematical Association of Two-Year Colleges, the American Mathematical Association of Two-Year Colleges, the Mathematical Association of America, the Michigan Education Association, MESA, and Phi Kappa Phi. Upon reflection of his robust life and career, Mr. Neumann believes the best piece of advice he ever received was that in order to be a good teacher, you have to be a good actor, as the job is about putting on a performance. Don't just teach it as a dry subject, he urged. Liven it up and put on an act. He leaves behind a legacy of education, humor, and great dedication to his work. With his wife of more than 50 years, Cheryl Elaine Gerard, Mr. Neumann has 2 children and 2 grandchildren. In retirement, he enjoys collecting antique books, playing racquetball, and going cross-country skiing.